Hey, Ultralight Beam B here. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I really do appreciate it. Right now, we're getting a message out for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. I didn't ask a question, so I have absolutely no idea what's going to come out, okay? We're just going to see what's up. This message could be about something that happened in the past, something that's currently going on around you, or something that's coming towards you in the future. I could say masculine, that does not mean that I'm talking about a man. I could say feminine, that does not mean that I'm talking about a woman. Just place the energy how it goes, okay, for you and your situation. If this message does not resonate, hopefully I'll catch you on the next one, okay? But I hope that it's helpful regardless. Let's see. Yeah, also hopefully everybody's doing well today or tonight, whenever you might catch this video. Abundance. This is a card that just flipped over. It was right on top of the deck. Let's just take that, okay? You could be working really hard, just like a Capricorn would. It's been a long time since I read for Capricorns, but I have a lot of that in my chart, so we here. We here, baby. I always say that Capricorns are the fire sign of the earth signs. Y'all be lighting shit up. Y'all be getting shit done, okay? Let's see. There's the ancients, and then there's also fern. Something could be healing around you, okay? Whew, you could be putting a lot of energy into something. This don't even have to be work for some of y'all. Like, you putting a lot of energy. You moving a lot of energy. Whether you realize that or not, like, you're moving a lot of energy right now, Capricorn. Yeah, like... And when I say that, I mean, like, you're alchemizing. It's something that you're doing specifically, though, to shift the energy in a major fucking way. You could be seeing 333 a lot, okay? You could be a life path number 3, a life path number 9, number 1, okay? A life path number 6 as well. You could be seeing 999 quite a bit. There's something here that's happening, and it's like you might feel like you are in a holding pattern from how I'm seeing these cards, okay? Some of you feel like you are in a holding pattern in terms of healing, okay? Damn, somebody could like to listen to Garnet Silk. That's for someone. Maybe, you know, if you don't know who Garnet Silk is, you might like the music, all right? You can check it out. But it's more like a reggae vibe, but... yeah, somebody might like Garnet Silk. Also, I got a vibe when I was channeling. Somebody could have here recently done like an ayahuasca ceremony. Somebody could be microdosing right now, you know, and that may be another reason why you're having some type of out-of-body experience. Like, you're having some type of experience where you are really being surrounded by a lot of spiritual forces at this time, and it's making you almost turn inside out. Somebody could like that song by that new song by by Malice and Pusha T, Inside Out. I think that's what it's called. Is it called that? I don't know. It's good as fuck. It might be called FICO. I can't remember it all the names, but it's real good. Some type of balance is coming in for you. It could be with the lover as well, but you're definitely being like balanced out at this time, Capricorn. You are. I knew I could get into this energy, and I like what's going on. 333 is such a big synchronicity in this reading, okay? 333999. Really feeling that energy, okay? And the sun and the moon, you're balancing out your feminine and masculine energies at this time. I could be talking to someone who is androgynous. If you're not, that's okay. That part doesn't have to resonate for you. Also, you could have Gemini highly aspected, or you could be dealing with a Gemini at this time. You could have a lot of communication from spirit animals or from your own spirit team. Like, y'all could have y'all's own language that you speak with your spirit team at this point. Somebody's really fucking tapped in right now. And I keep catching this vibe of, like, you could have smoked a little bit, you know. Somebody could smoke mullein, somebody could smoke lavender. It's just something here about, like, a substance and, like, traveling. Everybody doesn't have to be a substance. You could just be a traveler. But for a lot of you, there's, like, ayahuasca or microdosing with mushrooms. Why is abundance out here? Damn, the Queen of Cups came out. That was abrupt. As soon as I asked, okay? You could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, highly aspected, okay? You could be dealing with one of those signs as well. There's something here about you like reaping some type of benefit because you have went through a healing journey. It's something about you being able to face your own emotions, your own demons, right? Everybody has like light and dark, and that's what this balance card is about. You've done your shadow work. You've done some type of shadow work, Capricorn, and that's why some abundance is here for you. You're being like really protected at this time as you balance out and do your shadow work. This is like some type of rapid healing and ascension that you're going through. Oh, child, you could have defeated somebody. This Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, this little greedy person. This is a person who, you know, they're not creative. They more so like kind of leech off of other people. It's really giving NPC, non-performing character, okay? Oh my God, you know what just came into my head? Oh, y'all, this is the only season. This is so ironic too. Okay, the only season that I ever watched of American Horror Story is the season with Kim Kardashian, and I didn't watch it. Why did I watch it? I forgot who else was in it, but it was so good. It was the other leading actress. She was so good. Kim Kardashian's character's name was Siobhan. Now, that could be somebody's name. That could be your name, Siobhan. But I just picked up that energy because, honestly, in my opinion, Kim Kardashian was an NPC in that in that season, okay? Like, she was a non-performing character. Like, baby, you playing yourself. Like, that's all I could think about the whole time. Anyway, you could have gotten, like, there could be a group of people here that are, like, trying to attack you at this time, especially with this Five of Wands out here. Yeah, there could be a group of people that are trying to attack you or trying to come up against you or something like that, okay? You're getting some type of reward, though. There's something being ushered in for you. Yeah. Let me keep going. Okay, why is 9 here, Fern? Why do we have 9, Fern? But the ringleader is this 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Why do we have 9, Fern? You also could have had some type of lack mentality that you had to defeat, okay? So, like, let's just say there was somebody who tried to attack you on the outside that helped you to transmute some type of energy that you had on the inside, some type of lack mentality that you were holding on to, okay? 7 of Wands, you're unblocked because of your healing. You're unblocked, and there's something about you. You could have went to the beach here lately. You could have been taking a spiritual bath here lately. Something about like salt and water like getting to you, okay? There's something here about a stream, a stream like flowing to you, okay? Like a dam being open. Oh my goodness, that. Oh, God bless the people who were impacted by these floods that are happening, you know, all around the country. There's the King of Swords, and there's also the Magician in the reverse. Yeah, you going inside assisted you in defeating these darker energies or this darker person on the outside with the Magician in the reverse. There's something about you having a really strong mind, okay? And basically, like this over here, this fuckery, like that helps you to tap into your own mind power with the King of Swords here, okay? Virgo energy, Aquarius energy, Taurus energy as well, and I already said the water sign vibe. The ancients, why do we have the ancients out here? Why do we have the ancients out here? You could be a reincarnation. Why do we have the ancients? The ancients is out here with the Page of Swords. I told you it's some type of communication that you're having with forces that are beyond this realm, and they are talking to you very clearly. Very clearly, they're sending you messages, giving you downloads, and showing you your next step, okay? There's the Five of Pentacles. You know what? I think I did that. Yeah, here we go. The Star in the reverse. You're supposed to be walking away from some type of train of thought that you had, okay? These messages are going to clear out, like, a thought pattern that you were stuck to. And for a lot of you, this was a thought pattern of scarcity, of lack, okay? In any kind of way. In any kind of way. It don't just have to be about money. It could also be about love, you know, for some of you. It could be about that. There is enough to go around. Everything that the sun touches, you know, you can receive love. You can receive money. If the sun can reach you, and the sun reaches everywhere, okay? It's something like that here for you. yeah, I like it. I like what's going on. I like the message, okay? And it is about just like walking away from some type of mentality that causes you to experience emotions that you don't want to experience. You know, when you're sitting around and thinking about what you don't have, you will find yourself in some type of fucking depression. You're gonna sink, baby. You're gonna be sad as hell. And that's what this is. So there's some type of hopelessness or mentality that you're supposed to be leaving behind, okay? And also there's some type of tainted image of yourself with the star in the reverse that you're supposed to be leaving behind as well, okay? If you went through something and you thought that you weren't going to make it through, that if you're going through something and you think you're not going to make it through, stop thinking that. It's just that simple. Aquarius is here. That's the message, okay? It sounds easy, but at the same time, think about all the shit that happened to you before, okay? And how you made it out of that. And I'm not just trying to minimize. I'm just being honest. Everybody have dark days, you know? Trust me, I know. Why is balance card out here? Why is number 3 balance out here? Somebody could be in an interracial relationship as well. Somebody could be in a same-sex relationship. Why is balance out here? Why do we have... Damn. Okay, I'm going to take the one that's on the top. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you had to do some type of shadow work. I feel like a lot of this is internal, okay? A lot of it is internal. Why is the balance card out here, number 3? Every time I ask, a card fly out. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to get a hold of your own energy. You could have went into some type of mode of isolation in order to understand how to balance out your own energy, okay? You could have spent a lot more time in nature. You could be doing this currently. Capricorn, there's your energy. There you are. And I like how you came out like in the middle of your reading on that last card, okay? I really love that. You could have had to separate yourself from some type of exchange that was not in alignment with your highest good, okay? There's some type of earthly exchange that you were having with another person, or maybe with like even an entity with this Magician here in the reverse. Yeah, some type of negative energy was being pushed towards you and causing you to think negatively, okay? So then you kind of had to call all of your energy back to you, Capricorn. You could have done some type of ritual here lately to call your energy back to you. Everybody do different stuff, you know? You could have did this through spoken word. You could have did this through a petition. Another way, you could have burned some shit. Like, it's a lot of ways to call your energy back to you, okay? But I'm picking up that you did that, and you also knew what to do when your energy came back to you. Or you will know what to do. Ooh, there's a song called You Will Know. Somebody might like that song, okay? What is this? Who is this song by? Let me look that up real quick. I really want to tell y'all. It's a pretty, like... I mean, I like it. Let me see. Who is this by? It is by BMU, Black Men United. Now, who the hell in this group? I have absolutely no idea. But it's called You Will Know. And there's something that you have knowledge of that you didn't before because you cut off some type of outside influence, okay? There's somebody that you're not allowing to push you energy anymore. This could have happened around Christmas for some of y'all. Like, you could have cut somebody off or whatever. You could still be dealing with the effects of that or the remnants of not having this person in your life, even though it's been like 7 months for some of you. And then if you haven't gotten there yet, this is something that could be happening for you around Christmas. You don't have to be a Christian to believe in it. You just, you know, you don't even have to celebrate Christmas. I don't really get down like that. But you know when the time frame is, and it's a good reference point in this reading. Let's see. Yes. Oh, my music is so good today, y'all. I really be too into it. That's why sometimes I read with instrumentals. I feel like I be getting too hype. I have to suppress myself. Okay, let's see. Why do we have this Queen of Cups out here for Capricorn? Yeah, why is this Queen of Cups energy out here for Capricorn? You could be like, you could have been a lot more emotional even in the last 7 months than you ever have been in your life, Capricorn. Because, you know, as an earth sign, you may not, you know, feel your emotions as much, as often, as strongly. And it may not be that you don't feel it, but you maybe don't acknowledge it as often as, like, maybe say a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio would, okay? But it's something about you really acknowledging them. Why is Queen of Cups here? Why do you have the Queen of Cups here for Capricorn? Okay, this could have had you stressed out. Okay, I think that other people too are stressed out about you and your intuition and how easily, I don't want to say it's easy for you, but it's very difficult for people to even make the decision to confront their emotions. So the fact that you confronted your emotions and then kind of like went through with it, like followed through and really cleared some energy out, got some other people like really knocked off their square. Okay, your inner work has other people feeling powerless. Okay, yeah. If I told you a group of people or a person came up against you, okay, it's something here like that. Now, the people that came up against you, they could be like people that you were once close to. If you remember an American Horror Story, she thought all these people, like with her friends, they was her partners. No, they were like energy harvesting her, and they were pretty much cult members, okay? They were not her friends. They were not her partners. They all had plans against her, and they were trying to make her lose her fucking mind, especially with them dolls. Literally the only season I have ever watched. You could be seeing 555 quite a bit. Everything is about to change in your favor. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse for Capricorn? Nine of Pentacles out here in the reverse. Why do we have that here? The Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's ruled by lower entities, okay? This is someone who, they don't believe in God, okay? So they're not able to manifest without the help of demonic entities. There's somebody here like that, okay? There's the Ace of Pentacles and there's also the Chariot. Because you have some type of new energy around you, this person has to flee from your reality. Cancer energy. This could be a Cancer that was around you. You could have Cancer highly aspected, but you having some type of new energy coming in, right? Whoever was trying to attack you, you clearing out your, like, okay, what did I read? I read this book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and it talks about the emotional pain body, okay? And how basically when something bad happens to you, you start thinking about all the bad shit that happened to you from fucking 3rd grade to now, okay? And the book talk about how to not get wrapped up in that. I probably read this book like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but it's about more than that. But let me not date myself. It's about pretty much not getting wrapped up in those kinds of thoughts. There's something here about you clearing out your emotional pain body, right? Like, yes, those things happen to me. Yes, those things happen to me, but I don't have to hold on to them and allow that to still make me sad in any type of way, because I could never go back to that time. Like, it's a wrap. That shit is over with. That's done. So, you know, you doing that, right, and clearing out that emotional pain body also cleared out these people, these entities, you know, the cult. Why is 5 of Wands here? I mean, everybody is not no fucking cult, but just saying, like, if I'm talking about, like, in terms of American Horror Story, right? And also, if people do come up against you, right, and they have a whole group chat about, like, coming up against you and you're not aware of it, I mean, hell, call a spade a spade. Why is 5 of Wands out here? Why do we have the 5 of Wands for Capricorn? Yes, everybody was trying to fight up. Baby, they was trying to fight you. They was trying to be all up on you. Some of y'all could have had a physical altercation with a person or people. That ain't for everybody, but you know, you could have got into it with somebody, like, in a real way. You know, this could have been like a real bad verbal argument for some of y'all that almost ensued into like a physical altercation. Whew, these people, they stuck though. You know, you did what you had to do, right? This is about you taking on the burden of your own emotions and not allowing people to play on your emotions. That's what this is. You could have just cut every fucking body off and be like, bitch, this is my cross to bear, my shit to carry. Let me deuce the fuck out. Like, it could be something like that, okay? And you out here twice, Queen of Pentacles, like, very strong energy. There's somebody here who resents you a lot. They resent you. You had a realization about, like, a masculine who's more so like emotionally abusive, maybe like narcissistic or something, very much a fucking liar, would never admit that they're a liar, very much a gaslighter, okay? Somebody who loves to do shit in shadow. Yeah, this somebody who had you got tipped off about somebody playing, you know what I'm saying? You did. You knew something. So that helps you out a lot in coming up against this person or these people or whatever. Okay, let's see. 7 of Wands in reverse. Why do we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse out here? 7 of Wands in the reverse with the 4 of Wands in the reverse. You released yourself from something that, you know, somebody wanted you to be bonded, okay? Somebody wanted to feel victorious in bonding you to them. I don't like this vibe. Yeah, they did. They did. This could be somebody who, Lord, you know what? I just want to get some more cards. I'm hearing something about fate. There's something here, like somebody is unhinged, okay? This could be a Sagittarius. This could be a Virgo, a Taurus, a Libra, another Capricorn, a Virgo, okay, who is very, very unhinged. Heavy on the fucking Virgo energy, though, okay? This person be tripping. Whoever this is, they are off their fucking rocker. They had some type of really bad plan for you that you were not supposed to heal from, okay? Who is this Empress? Who is this? Who is this Empress here, please? Please do reveal. Who is this Empress? 333 again. The Knight of Wands, and that's in the reverse. Somebody feel like you got away, and they are very fucking pissed off about this. Whoever this is, baby, when they think about this, oh, they ass itch. They so mad. Whoever this is, Sagittarius, really could be a Sagittarius. Somebody is mad as hell that you, that they weren't able to really like bind you up to them, that they weren't able to take advantage of you, okay? It's something here like that. Somebody who was a part of this little group over here was supposed to, really kind of blind you, you know, with the Fern card. Somebody was supposed to play on your emotions. Somebody had some type of insight, either through divination or gossip, right, as to what emotional wounding, like strings that they may be able to pull to keep you with them. But because you were already clearing out and doing your shadow work, they were not able to bind you using up your emotional wounds and insecurities or whatever. They weren't able to do that to you. You are the fucking Empress. They knew that the whole time. They just felt like you didn't know that, okay? And somebody feel like you fled the scene. You didn't flee the scene, and they mad as fuck about it. They feel like you fled. Somebody was not expecting for you to free yourself and run away like you did. Somebody also thought that you were going to fight with them and argue with them, okay? They did. They thought you were going to like try to battle with them, whoever this like person is. For some of y'all, this is a lover, okay, with this King of Swords in the reverse. Like, yeah, for some of y'all, this is like a person that you was seeing, that you was dating. You know, for others of you, this is going to be just like a friend who, you know, was a part of this group that really wanted to harm you or something like that. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and also Strength. Somebody feels like you freed yourself. You could have Leo highly aspected. Leo and Aquarius is out here. You could be dealing with either one of them signs, or you could have been, okay? Yeah, they feel like you freed yourself. They feel like you have a lot of power, okay? They feel like you have a lot of power because you were able to control yourself, right? If you didn't have any self-control, or if you weren't able to face your yourself and really tame your own demons, this person would have been able to successfully bind you up. Why is the Balance card out here with the 2 of Cups in the reverse? Balance and 2 of Cups in the reverse. Maybe I'm going out of order, but I just want to know what I want to know. The world, okay, things came full circle for you. So that means that you cleared out some type of karmic cycle. You did what you were supposed to do. Okay, because you let go of this on the outside, I'm telling you, something on the inside of you is totally and completely gone. And when I say something on the inside of you, I mean some type of idea, belief, some type of subconscious. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all wasn't even aware that you was holding on to something. Some of you wasn't aware that something out, like something inside of you that was not really ever supposed to be there for as long as it was actually controlling you, okay? And a lot of your choices and your decisions. But now that you have released this relationship with these people or this person, in the 3D, you are free on the inside. You have made your karmic clear out, okay? Knight of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, just like refreshed, okay? Like New Balance. New Balance. Somebody could have on some New Balance right now. Somebody could have just bought some New Balance. That's crazy. That is so funny, okay? Also, you could be, everybody could have counted you out, but you are a motherfucking contender, okay? New Balance is kicking ass and taking names right now in the shoe game. And I don't know, a lot of people probably like didn't expect that, but that's the same thing for you, okay? Why is the Queen of Pentacles out here? Why do we have this Queen of Pentacles here? Please reveal using any card in the deck. This Queen of Pentacles for Capricorn. More about, yeah, you're in a manifesting mood. Because you have control of your own energy, you saying what's happening next, okay? You're birthing something, okay? Right from your imagination, it is going to just flourish. Like, I wish I could explain it to you, but it's going to be like something that you see in your mind's eye. You're going to see this shit in the 3D very soon. And I'm not just saying that. You dictating what happens next. You dictating what's happening next because you spoke up against like someone who's trying to come up against you and change your character and who you are based on the negative things that you were holding on to. It's something here like that. Let's see. Why is the Death card out here? Why do you have the Death card here? Why do you have the Death card? Somebody really thought that they was going to be able to pull some strings around you, okay? This could be a Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio, highly aspected. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, okay? Four of Pentacles, Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you released some type of energy that was supposed... These people, baby, these people had a plan for your ass, okay? And for some of y'all... I hate to read messages like this. For some of y'all, they want you DED, they want you dead. Okay, and they was going to use all of this emotional manipulation, and this person or these, you know, people that was supposed to be binding you to them, you know, they was going to use all of that so that you could be dead. And that's not for everybody, but, you know, for some of you, that is very true. Okay, why do we have the Ancients out here with the Page of Swords? Why do we have the Ancients out here with the Page of Swords? And also, if you were afraid of being different or afraid of like transforming or just like afraid of something ending in your life, that fear has left you. You don't give a fuck now. You don't care. There's the Sun in the reverse. You have to learn something that you maybe didn't want to know, okay? Let's see. Somebody tried to keep you stuck. Yeah, somebody wanted to keep you stuck, bound. Somebody wanted you to be constantly at a stalemate. Somebody wanted you to stay in situations and relationships that didn't feel good to you. And that is why your ancestors and spirit guides had to step in and start sending you messages, okay? There's something here like that. There's a lot of people that may have been around you, or at least, you know, like I'm picking up like 2 or 3 people for real. At the least, it's 2 or 3 people that was around you that really did not want to see you flourishing in the sun. Remember, I said something about you know, I'm on some Lion King type shit. Everything the sun touches, but really and truthfully, you know, there is enough to go around. Somebody wants you to feel like there was not enough for you. There's not enough joy for you. There's not enough money for you. There's not enough love for you. That's how they wanted you to feel, and that was constantly a projection that they were sending towards you. Okay, somebody wanted you to stay stuck in some type of depression or whatever, feeling like, you know, you were always at a crossroads. Somebody is a jackass. Somebody wants you to feel heartbroken as well. This whole group. Star in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. Why is that out here for Capricorn? The Star in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. I'm telling you, you could have Scorpio highly aspected. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Aquarius as well. Yeah. Somebody had poor judgment. Somebody had poor judgment. Somebody, I just heard they thought that was you. Okay, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Also, this 9 of Pentacles is back up again, right? This is a person, I told you, they likely don't believe in God. But that does not mean that God's will not be done. And that is what this message is. God's will be done. This person had poor judgment. They thought that they could make something happen in your life, manifest something for you. Possibly for some of you, they thought that they could manifest your untimely demise. They cannot. Because God has total dominion over your life. And through God, you have total authority over your life. There's something here like that. This could be a Taurus for some of you. Ciao. Somebody's feeling, they feel a little bit hopeless too, though. Why's the 5 of Pentacles out here? Why do we have the 5 of Pentacles? Somebody could be getting ready to face like financial issues because of participating in this group. This whole group could be getting ready to face financial issues. They don't have shit to do with you. You could be seeing 707 quite a bit. Why is 5 of Pentacles out here? Why do they have the 5 of Pentacles? 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Somebody sad. They sad. They sad. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happened when you put your energy into stupid shit. Somebody put their energy into, you know, something outside of them that didn't really have nothing to do with them, but they really wanted it to. They wanted to feel powerful over you. They wanted to feel powerful, like, you know, that they could call the shots in other people's life. And they could have been doing this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just like in AHS, okay? In American Horror Story, they wasn't new to that shit. They was true to that shit. And she was just the newest mark, okay? Yeah, they had a plan. They had a plan. 555 keep coming up. But something changed drastically, okay? Somebody feel like you would have outsmarted them. Somebody feel like they had the whole world in their hands and that you still walked off victorious. That you're not at a stalemate, that you're not heartbroken, that you took every single sword out of your back and that you just walking the fuck off. Yeah, they feel unsuccessful. They feel unsuccessful. This is stupid. Anyway, y'all, there go another 5. Heavy on 555. Everything is changing for you. Everything is moving in your favor. Remember that. Capricorn, I really hope that you enjoy this message because I enjoy giving it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.